All right, we are back with part 4 for Metro Exodus, and so we're right in the Volga level. Last time when we arrived, albeit suffering also from some technical difficulties on my part. We found a church inhabited by pretty insane Luddites, and we rescued a nurse and her daughter who we likely will be taking with us, and now we gotta go rescue another person on the other side end of the map, a mechanic to fix the engine. And first impressions, visually, for the most part, the game looks great. All the guns and weapons are modeled fantastic, and they even added some extra bits in there, like if you're not careful, your weapons will jam, and you can, and instead of having to go to workbench into shops like before, you can customize your weapons on the fly with all the parts you find out in the field, which is really good. I like that. And voice acting so far good, character models good. I like that we're getting more to do with some of the other characters like Miller and Anna this time around, which is all good. However, I do have some first impression criticisms. While I appreciate that we have a quick save this time, I personally don't think 4A went far enough, especially with a game like this that prioritizes stealth and the fact that we're on a large quasi open world setting. I would have liked it had they gone the Mass Effect route where you had a dedicated save system in tandem with the quick saves, because then it would have made correcting mistakes far easier. And I kind of found this out by accident. I was going through my YouTube, my subscript through my notifications, and a YouTuber by the name of Coach Toolshed Gaming. He brought up a bunch of technical difficulties he had with the game, but before he listed the actual difficulties, one of which was the save system, he showed a Brakeman trophy, which I completely missed. Apparently, during the train escape part at the end of Moscow, I could have disconnected the two train cars behind the battle locomotive and gotten a morality point and the trophy for doing both of them. Now, I did not know this at any point because the prompt never appeared when I got in front of the doors for each engine, for each train car. And that's another issue I have personally. The prompts. The prompts are so damn finicky. It is so easy to miss something in this game because they just don't appear. You have to be like super close to whatever you have to do to the point that you completely miss them. And there's been several times where I'm like, I approach something, and considering how hyper detailed everything is, it is surprisingly easy to miss stuff because it's not as simple as other games in the old days where it's like you got to admit there was some benefit to them being not as detailed because the things you needed to be at were highlighted much more clearly, whereas everything is so hyper detailed now that sometimes you can easily miss everything. And if the prompt never shows up, unless you're like super close to whatever it is that you're looking for, it's not going to show up and you'll completely miss it. And honestly, I do not want to restart 2 entire levels of the game just to go and do that. So that, if anything, trophy hunting to such an extent is something I'm going to do on my own time. I'll do what I can on this first run as much as possible. So we'll see what happens, I suppose. Not to mention there was an online pass for the game, so if extra expansion content ever does come and I decide to do like a Metro Exodus quote unquote Redux playthrough in the future, I can likely do that. But for now, that's what I've missed. And some of the technical issues, like it's nuts. Like for a lot of things that each Metro game adds to the series and does good, it still lacks in gaming 101 areas, and in this case, the save system, and of course, a prompt system that doesn't disappear within 1 nanosecond. So now what do we gotta do? We gotta go all the way over there and get this engineer. And now it's nighttime.
Artyom, I took some measurements. There's one hell of a radioactive hotspot between this place and the port. The readings are off the scale.
Uh-oh.
So you better take a boat. We found one and docked it under the bridge.
Yeah, I saw it.
Well, unless you're afraid of the monster. Duke told us over the radio.
Artyom? Afraid? Bullshit. Besides, the monster is just a catfish.
Yeah, a giant catfish.
After the nuking, the fallout got washed off into the rivers and settled down as sediment. Catfish are bottom dwellers, so they got hit worst. Well, this one wasn't so bad, by the way. I was careful and never got attacked.
Right.
I don't think it will attack if you keep quiet. It's no alligator after all. By the way, did you see any of those? Back in the States, I mean.
It's not like they were all over the place there like bears in Russia. You know? Though I've been to Florida once and visited an alligator farm there. Haven't seen one since I joined the Marines, though. Middle East, Moscow, the embassy, you know.
I heard Miller saved you from a lynching. When shit hit the fan?
Yep. I'd rather not talk about it, though.
Yeah, don't blame them. We kind of went into war again. Or at least that's what's implied anyway. Who else, honestly? Compass attached to notepad will always point to objective. Oh. The animals are out. So we gotta go. Our first contact with an extra Moscow civilization is a complete failure. The local society abhors technology. Katya and Natsia spoke fondly of another traveler who got stranded in these parts, Krest. He happens to be a mechanic, and Yermak will need all the help he can get if we are to restore the Aurora back to running condition. Anytime soon, the Colonel is ready to offer him a permanent position in our crew, and I sure hope he'll be inclined to help. Okay, so we could take the boat to go across, or walk straight ahead. Sorry. Don't tell me to shut up. Oh. It's usually me. Oh, you're talking to Dad. Okay. That understands. Have a good night. Just my sister being silly. So what? We could take the boat and go around, or go straight on through. Watchman. Ah. Okay, so... Okay, I'm having a little trouble with aiming. Yeah, Toolshed also mentioned that. He mentioned the aiming being too inaccurate. Oh, and another thing, the loading. The loading is ungodly slow. Not only that, the game will sometimes, even when the prompt shows up, if I don't do it in time, it'll it'll go back to the loading countdown, and I have to wait another long minute. Like, who does that? Yeah, I don't like the Tehar at all. Is that what I think it is? It is. It's an anomaly from Metro 1. Damn things. Watchmen. Hmm. Workbench. So I can make ammo with all the stuff I have. So I can repair gas mask too. Clean. They mention a gadget. Or whatever I picked up. So the oil I need to do to clean. Okay. Hope. Okay, so there's something on the left. Says there's a house across the channel too. Oh, he's referring to this entire storage area. I take it that's the beast man. Well, we have a new enemy. Old safe. And a boat. Right over there. That must be him. Ah, so that's how we charge. Yeah, I still don't like the Tehar very much. Daria, you were right. They really do grow at an anomalously fast rate. I just identified 2 of the newborn litter we ringed last year, and they're adolescent now. This is amazing. Path recorder and batteries. We're setting up shop here. It's a perfect observation spot. By the way, while you're at it, give Mikhail a rabies shot. He got bitten by one. It's nothing serious, but just in case. Lucky I persuaded him to go fetch the equipment and bring you. I'll be waiting there. And okay, so Beastmen, new enemy in this game. What do you want, Dad? I'm trying to survive this. Hi. Lot of chemical stuff from these mushrooms. Yeah, I don't like the Tehar very much. Never have. It's a pain in the ass. I much prefer old-fashioned bullets over those ball-bearing pieces of crap, especially with the fact that you have to pressure that damn thing, and then I imagine there's an upgrade for it somewhere in the game where it'll take less time to pump, but it's still, I don't like it that much, honestly. Way up to the roof, he says. I was over there, right? Damn it. Ugh. Well, this is, gonna be nuts. Yeah. Problem is, how and where? is that noise? Dance, Bone Daddy. Dance. So there was nothing here. I wasted my time. Wait a minute. Maybe I don't have to go into the building after all. I can't, make bullets here. Proper barrel. Yeah, I want a main with the AK. I don't like the Tehar. The problem is, I need to be able to make bullets for it. Yeah. Why would I go inside the building when I can just go above it? I already can tell I'm not gonna enjoy fighting these guys. Ah, another way I could have gone. Must have followed me up here. Laser sight makes everything better. Yeah, it would be suicide to go down there. Hold to choose one.
Come up here!
You pretty amazing, bratuха. That was crazy. I mean, those mutants are pretty hardcore. The villagers never have a chance against them. You just cut through them, bleh.
He sounds like
Well,
Pavel.
it's a pleasure to meet you. Name's Krest, by the way. Are you from the train? Bet the locals wouldn't even talk to you guys. Opened fire right away, didn't they? Of course, those dumb bastards. I've been here long enough to know the drill. They have a cult over there. The dumbasses are hung up on technology having destroyed the old world. So they don't exactly take kindly to smart guys here. And me, well, they were just gonna lock me up until I agreed to go fight those electrical demons of theirs to absolve my sins.
Yeah, there's no
Because
fighting
I
those.
was in cahoots with Satan, apparently, блядь. Some Satanist I am. I've been fixing engines and trading all my life. Now I'm moving to the east. Blin, I'm sick of this part of country. There's just nothing to do here anymore. The cities are gone. Bandits, beasts all around. Lots of space across the Volga, though. Plenty of opportunity. So, I came here with my rail car full of trading goods, hoping to make a few sales on the way east. What a fool I was. I was lucky to get out alive. Anyway, since you've arrived, I've been thinking of this little plan I had, never had a chance to pull off alone, but since you guys are also going east... Now, judging by what I could see with my binoculars, it's a miracle your engine is still running. Oh, by the way, take the binoculars. I'll show you where everything is. Look at the bridge first. See that section on top? It should lower if the emergency mechanism still works. Katya from the church should know better. I've never been to the bridge myself. There, to the right, that huge hangar. That's a terminal, blin. The cultists consider it a holy place. Covered it all in graffiti, schmaffiti. Their tsarfish lived there, you know. Stupid bastards. Even further right, see the building near all those carriages? Used to be a train depot. There are some bandits there now, but the place itself ain't bad. Oh, the area nearby isn't too bad either. There's a good hunting and stuff. I set up several safe camps around there. If you find them, you could rest, fix your equipment. Unless you prefer spending nights at an open campfire. Now, come on, let me show you my home now.
That a bear or something? No, it's not moving. It's probably a vehicle of some kind. Okay, so we're marking points from where we are on the map. There's our engine. That's where we came in. Lot of points. Lot of places. So we use the binoculars when on a high area in order to scope out environments. That's useful. So we gotta deal with bandits as well as everything else. How do I get down? I can't get down. What the fuck? Oh.
Here is my cave.
More like a treehouse.
This is where I live. Not a palace. What? Oh, here's a bed. So if you're tired, my home is your home. I made a workbench to tinker on. If you need ammo or grenades, there's some raw materials here. So help yourself. You can have anything you like here. Can't carry all the shit anyway.
Dude, this is a cave. Yeah, this is more like a treehouse than a cave.
Oh, anyhow, gotta tell you, this isn't just a pretty place. I've got a whole lot of knowledge stored up in here. And look at these hands. They know how to fix stuff. You'll never have second thoughts about picking me up. Managed to buy some smokes from the villagers before the assholes chased me away. Dumb creatures didn't like my life. Yeah, I've been banned from the village and the bridge ever since. But I guess you shouldn't start a fight with them right away. They are dumb and brainwashed, so they will probably just get shitless by your arrival. I'll bet they thought Judgment Day had come, and right on time, too. No, you could take the zipline down. Just hook up, and away you go. You have nothing to fear from them. Yeah. The beast, wow, that's another story, though.
Mm-hmm. Ran into them.
Take these ugly mutant bastards from earlier, for example. One of them, it's nothing, but you come across a pack of them? Oh, just run. I once had to drop all my shit to just get away, and I consider myself lucky.
Lucky indeed.
Ooh, the motherfuckers are smart. Throwing rocks. Those things hurt like hell.
No shit, they killed me with them.
Humans are always worse. Some bandits came here recently. I have no idea what they want. They didn't cross the bridge or the village even once. They just sit there, blядь, waiting for something. But I know they're bad news, you know? Villagers say people started going missing when them bandits come. Now you go fishing or something, then you just don't come back. Well, I could go on for ages like this, but your leader wanted something done. Just go on ahead. I'll gather some stuff here. I'll see you at your train.
Something is supposed to go right here. Don't know what, though. Take a nap. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break and do another part in a bit, because, oh boy, did that take some effort to get up here. Huh.